Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin with a simple truth. You are far stronger than you think, and far more capable than you've ever been told. Too often, people are quick to remind us of our limits, but rarely do they encourage us to embrace our possibilities. Today, I want you to forget the noise, the doubts, the opinions of those who never walked in your shoes. Because deep inside you, there is a voice whispering 3 powerful words that can change the course of your entire life. I can, I will, I must. When you say I can, you are rejecting fear. When you declare I will, you are committing to action. When you believe I must, you are creating a destiny that cannot be denied. These words are not just motivational phrases, they are a promise to yourself. And when you make that promise, when you truly own it, no obstacle is too great, no setback too permanent, and no dream too distant. I am asking you right here, right now, to lean in. To listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because what I'm about to share with you is not theory. It's not fantasy. It's the real path to breaking free from excuses and stepping into the life you were meant to live. If you've ever doubted yourself, if you've ever felt the weight of failure or fear, then this message is for you. Stay with me until the very end, because it just might be the turning point you've been waiting for. When I say I can, it is not just a statement. It is a mindset that reshapes the way we see the world and ourselves. Too often, we allow fear, doubt, and the opinions of others to dictate what we think is possible. We shrink our dreams to fit the limits that others place on us, instead of daring to believe in the strength that already exists within us. But the truth is this: every great achievement begins with someone who simply believed they could. The most powerful shift you can make in your life starts with convincing yourself that your goals are not only within reach, but they are yours to claim. I can is the foundation of all success because it challenges the excuses that have held you back. It silences the voice in your head that says you're not ready, not smart enough, not experienced enough. It erases the doubts and replaces them with possibility. When you say I can, you are opening the door to opportunities that fear has kept locked away. You are telling yourself that even if the journey is hard, even if the road is long, you are capable of taking that first step. Think about it. No one ever built a business, created art, led a team, or changed the world by saying, I can't. Every great leader, every innovator, every success story started with belief. They may not have had all the answers, they may not have known how everything would unfold, but they trusted that they had the ability to figure it out. That belief gave them the courage to begin. And when you adopt the same belief, when you wake up each morning telling yourself, I can do this, something remarkable happens. You start to notice possibilities instead of problems. You begin to find solutions where you once only saw obstacles. You approach challenges with courage instead of hesitation. You create momentum, and that momentum builds into progress, and progress transforms into success. Belief is contagious. The moment you begin to believe in yourself, others start to believe in you too. Confidence is magnetic, and when you carry yourself with the certainty of I can, doors open that would have otherwise remained closed. Opportunities find their way to you because you are ready to receive them. So when doubt creeps in, when fear whispers that you should stop, remind yourself of this unshakable truth. Everything begins with the belief that you can. Belief is powerful, but belief alone is not enough. You can tell yourself I can every single day, but if you don't take the next step, those words will remain empty promises. The true power of I can, I will, I must is not in simply repeating those words, but in choosing to live them day after day. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It comes from persistence, the decision to keep showing up, to keep trying, to keep moving forward even when the results are slow and the path feels uncertain. It's easy to feel confident when everything is going right, but persistence is what carries you through the moments when nothing seems to be working, when failure stings, and when progress feels invisible. Those are the moments that shape you, the moments that separate those who wish from those who achieve. Persistence teaches you to see setbacks differently. Instead of treating them as reasons to quit, you begin to see them as lessons, as opportunities to refine your approach, as tests that are building your strength. Each challenge you face develops resilience, and with every obstacle you overcome, you grow into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone capable of handling even greater responsibilities. This growth is not always visible to others at first, but it is undeniable within you. What makes persistence so powerful is that it compounds over time. The small steps you take, the daily choices, the consistent efforts, they may feel insignificant in the moment, but together they create unstoppable momentum. Persistence doesn't guarantee that things will be easy, but it guarantees that you won't remain the same. You evolve, and in that evolution, you unlock doors that once seemed permanently closed. And here's the beauty of it. When you live by I can, I will, I must, you're not just chasing success, you're becoming the person who is worthy of it. You're transforming into someone who doesn't just survive challenges but thrives because of them. That is the gift of persistence. It doesn't just change your circumstances, it changes you. So remember, your greatest transformation will come not from what you achieve once, but from the persistence to keep going until you achieve everything you were meant to. When you say the words "achu," you are planting the seed of possibility. Too often, we let fear or doubt convince us that something is out of reach. That maybe it's meant for someone else, but not for us. But the truth is, every breakthrough, every success story, every dream realized begins with someone who dared to believe they could. Icon is not about arrogance, it's about courage. It's the courage to believe in your ability to learn, to grow, to fight, and to rise even when the odds seem stacked against you. The moment you adopt this mindset, the world around you begins to shift. Obstacles that once looked immovable suddenly seem like challenges you can take on. Opportunities that once felt too big for you now feel like stepping stones. The words "I canna" don't magically make things easy, but they give you the confidence to begin. And that is often the hardest part. Without belief, you never even take the first step. But with belief, you begin to see a path where there was none. Think of the people who inspire you most. None of them had certainty in the beginning. They didn't know exactly how things would unfold. What they did have was a belief that they could figure it out, that they could keep moving forward no matter what. That simple shift in thinking gave them the strength to start, and starting is what changes everything. So when you hear that voice of doubt telling you it's not possible, answer back with a louder voice that says, "I can."